Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. Thank you for visiting the channel. On this channel I do arts, paper craft arts, gardening, and once a month I show the Heartfelt Creations new release, which this month is Calla Lily collection. And it's a lovely collection if you are looking forward to spring. So I know we're many of us in the middle of Christmas and Hanukkah and the winter holidays, but those of us in this community also are always forward looking, and this is definitely a lovely collection for the spring with some very beautiful pastel colors and sweet images, especially if you're in the Northeast and many other places in the country this year. We've already faced some major snowstorms. Beautiful images. This one is coming to us with swans and sweet little hideaway spots. It's the Feathery Swan. So for those of you who remember the collection with the peacocks, they had the feathery peacocks, and calla lilies are the focus on this one. So yeah, it has the little feathery swirls with these swans, and the calla lilies are just beautiful. I love calla lilies. The first house I ever owned, I went out and one of the first things I planted in the garden were calla lilies, and I was so happy that they came up looking so gorgeous, and they were bright, vivid yellow, the ones that I had. These ones are lovely peaches with this lovely lace in the corner for us, and the script and the botanical garden dies if you have some of those. And here are some of the smaller cards that you can cut out and just make your cards, pop them on top. Very nice sentiments, as usual, helpful for when you would like to just not necessarily stamp or create your own sentiment, but pop one of those ones on. And again, this is cute with the two little swans together. A very lovely gentle pastel running along the top. The leaves are even very well done. So lovely colors of greens that go with the pastels, and the script running throughout this ever so gentle light pink and peach. The white lace running along the edges. Beautiful papers. Heartfelt does such a wonderful job. Here are some nice sized tags with the calla lilies and the swans. And there's pinks and purples and greens and violets, slate, many different colors. This will fit a lot of occasions for the spring that we'll start looking forward to as this winter moves forward. Yeah, calla lily is very interesting and sculptural flower. I love them. A lot of brides use them in their bouquets. And this lovely little village that keeps popping up on some of the tags that they have. Here is another tag section. And I'll show you a close-up of the other swans that have the little babies with them in a moment. Okay, and here is a nice background, and I'll bring this up closer so that you can see that it's a design done with the leaves and the calla lilies at the points of the corners of the little diamonds. Here's that sweet little cottage with a little wishing well, and the calla lilies coming up here, and the swans with their feathery tails in the pond in the center. Wouldn't you like to be sitting there this afternoon with a cup of tea? And here's some little bouquets on this patterned piece. Some nice light violets and yellow combinations with the little lace around them. These are the pages that you can actually use the dies and just cut them out. So if you don't have time to do your stamping, you have a whole bunch of flowers and leaves, the single and the double swans, and as well as the ones that are right beside each other or facing each other. I love this little plaid. Some nice lime and lemon mixed together with a few dark lines. And this one is going to make the larger calla lilies that you can three-dimensionally pop on top. And the leaves are just done so wonderfully. I love the highlights. And again, look at these pretty pastel colors. Just perfect. or if you want to do an all white or white and green, a very nice light green here with a beautiful design running throughout that. Some of the 6x6s with the larger tags, a nice lemony yellow with these pretty little florals running through, and again, not completely monotoned, but patched, light, dark, creating some texture. 6x6s of the larger ones. A beautiful pink, lending itself towards the violet, and then you can see these pretty patterns running throughout. Again, not just a flat piece. More of the 6x6s, use them as your backgrounds. And this is a moss to evergreen page, and look at how the texture is there, so that you can really pop your item right in the center and have it lit around the edges. Some of the smaller tags that we love from Heartfelt with some pretty sentiments on them. Spring birthdays. Some of the happy occasions we are looking forward to after these holidays and the winter. I'm looking forward to reading my seeds. That's Raspberry ringing her bell to go out, so I think she sees me take out the video camera and says, now is the time. Now is the time. Okay, so the Feathery Swan stamp set comes with the single swan, the two swans facing each other, and this lovely little calla lily setup. There's your sizes, and you can see that you have a little setup of a single and then double, and you could put them together. And then the Swan Lake, isn't that pretty? And then in here are the two little babies sitting in mom's feathers, staying warm and cozy. And then you can see why they called this feathery. That's a beautiful stamp to color in and sparkle up. And so there's the sizes on those. And then of course the dies that go with them. And then the calla lilies themselves. So the stamps that you need to make the shapes that we saw in the cutout page, plus the leaves and the die to go with that. And they do have a calla lily shaping mold, so how wonderful. I can imagine that this is going to be very helpful if you want to see close up what's in there. You can get all the impressions and indents where the highlights are on those very pretty leaves, and you can start to mold the shape of the flowers and then curl them together so that they look like real calla lilies. How fun and how pretty and how forward looking. I'm really looking forward to maybe on vacation being able to use the mold. If I get a chance, I'll make a video and I'll show how that's going. And I'll probably have a video up before the 1st of January anyway. HuckleberryHerbsAndArt.com. I don't have any of the new stuff. I've had to back down or back away a little bit on the store and the ordering and keeping up. It's hard with a full-time and a part-time job already going. But you can go over there and find some of the older things, and you can always contact me if there's something you're interested in that's not in the store. HuckleberryHerbs.com. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Say hello. Merry Christmas to everybody. And yeah, I'm missing being able to spend so much time with you, but I look forward to the few minutes that I get. And you know, as I get closer to retirement, I get happier about the thought of having more free time to be able to do these things and get more involved in the community. Till next time, everybody, this is Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. Gotta go take care of Raspberry. God bless.